All right, tonight's the night. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be a great time. I hope all of you guys again pop off. I said this yesterday. I'm gonna reiterate it. Best of luck. Hope everything goes well. Hope you all get what you're looking for. With it though, I'm gonna just remind you these last things. This is like the before you summon quick things that I forgot. I completely forgot to kind of iterate in my last video before, day before. Yeah, I completely forgot. But today, I'm reminding you because if I forgot, you definitely forgot. Let's jump into it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Let's have some fun with this. Firstly, again, I have no idea how I'm going to title this video, right? I just want to, the whole point of it is save some gems, right? Keep in mind there's some gems you should save. It's a good amount of gems, obviously. First thing, if you're summoning, have fun. This is not a should you summon. Do what you want. It's a collaboration. It's limited. They're fun units. They're enjoyable. Whatever you play the game for. If it's for fun, if it's for meta, do what you want with this collab. That's not this video. I made a should you summon. I'm not going to, re-put those points out. It's a good banner. It is for a collaboration. You have 4 new units on here. 3 of them are really good. One is a PvE unit, not really needed. But it's a good banner, right? Do what you want. That's not it. With it, if you're summoning, if you go down to 0 gems, realize that you still need to go over here, go over down to the sacred treasure shop. But yes, in the sacred treasure shop, you have these 2 character skins for Naofumi. Both are for money. Can't get them. One is for free. That's why. But if you want to go and deck out Raphtalia, these 2 are for money. Again, these 2 look the best. I'm sorry. This one's like the #1. People are down miserable. I know they're going to buy this. I already know I'm going to see this in PvP constantly. Even this one too. It's pretty sick. I like this one a lot. But the one that we got for free is, I think, semi. This is number 2. That one's number 1. This is number 2. But this is the skin. You got to get gems for this. 60 gems, okay? So if you are investing into the banner, don't go so deep into the banner, you miss this. So that's 60 gems you have to save if you're building Raphtalia's team. If you're saving also, or building rather, her team, you're going to need, which one is it? I think it's this one for gems. Yeah, 60 gems here too. So you need 120 gems to spare for both of these skins, okay? If you're building both teams, you need both cosmetics because having any loss of CC is stupid. So while you have the chance, okay, 120 gems is what you need to save. 120 gems. Not only that, there is on Global tomorrow, you will get, guess what? Yes, you will get, where is it? There it is. You need these 3. These 3 will finally be for gems, and these 2 will finally be for gems. So again, if you're building the unknown team, this is a unit that constantly appears on unknown team. It's in different formats. If you're running the go-through one, you need this. It's extra CC. It's 30 gems per piece. That's 90 additional gems, okay? So if you don't care for cosmetics, this will return next year. Again, 1 year away. Fully up to you what you want to do with it. But if you need this cosmetic, if you don't have a full set for him, that's 90 gems you also have to fork away. Again, the collab is limited. I would still recommend you only put the gems in the collab. You'll have to let these go for 1 year. But if you have the gems, right? Let's say it's either that or you go halfway into the banner and you really only lose out on 1 dupe or 2 dupes that you could have lived without. The cosmetics are better. So again, I would recommend first you do your 600, get what you want, then do the 120 in the regular cosmetics. And if you're happy with what you've pulled, then move on and buy other cosmetics that you care about, which are, again, these 5. Margaret, if you're still using Goddess Team for some reason, if you're doing, again, not for some reason, but if you're building Unknown Team, why would you use Goddess Team right now? Unless you just swap back and forth between metas. But again, there's that. There's also these 2. There's also, again, demonic beast costumes for the, again, demons. If you're running Demon Team, that's 270 gems. That's a lot of freaking gems to spend, okay? So just remember that these are things that exist, that they are things that you might need to throw some gems into. Fully up to you though. You don't have to. I'm just saying that's there. And again, remember, they perfectly screwed us over completely because right now, if you look at it, they haven't returned the 2 biggest events to the game yet, which is Gear Gacha and Costume Discount. What they did was they screwed everyone over. Think about this now. We're in October, okay? The end of October. We're about to start November. That's how it's going to go. You have the 3.5 Annie dropping at the end of this month. At the end of November, right? That drops. Then you have the end of year again as December. We know that. And one of these festivals, the Sacred Treasure Shop, has to drop because it's almost approaching 1 year of not having it. So they fit a collab, a 4-unit collab. We're going to have 2 festivals after this. We're going to have a costume discount after this. We're going to have so much stuff to ruin us. Again, remember, the 3.5 is a survey draw. So usually those are must summons, right? Depending on if Global ruins it. We're in a bad area, right? We're not safe with our gems right now. It is a terrible time we're in. But they did purposely, I'm saying this now, release a collab right here, a 4-unit one, pushing that out so they can get you kind of screwed. And again, if you look at it, Merlin is kind of needed for this collab. in some format. Again, you can run with Kyo and there's other alternatives, but the better one I would say is still Merlin. That was just before this, so they perfectly destroyed our gems in time for the collaboration. But again, main point, make sure you set aside some gems. Make sure you realize that yes, there is a costume discount, which won't return for a year. Who knows what happens with this? It probably won't return also. I would still recommend you do whatever you want with the collab. If you're investing into it, you invest as much as you can so you can get things ready and build these units properly. But let's say you dip too far into it, like 1,800 gems, that's like pushing it. I would say do 1,200 if you want to. But again, there's still end of year. There's still 3.5. They'll still exist. There's still costumes you have to go and invest into. Again, if you're building Demon Team, if you're building Goddess Team, if you're getting Gother's cosmetic, there's a lot of gems in just those cosmetics. There's also the ones on Global currently. I can hop over there and show this to you if you didn't see them. So on Global, these end in 15 hours. I will upload this video before they end, obviously speaking. But with it, you have these cosmetics. If you want any of them, if you're building like Slater and you need cosmetics for him, because I know people are using this constantly in PvP and other areas. If you need this, just it's there. You have the Bond outfit. If you want these for just looks, again, up to you. Like if you're down miserable and you want, if you want Nurse Jericho, hey, you go have fun. I'm not going to judge you. But yes, these are also cosmetics that are there. You still have, again, these ones in the front. Fully up to you. If you're, again, summoning on the collab, are you actually running demonic or demon team? Like, are you actually doing that? That probably the answer is no, because, if you're building Filo's team, you're running Unknown team. If you're building Naofumi's team, you're not running this. But if you do already run this and you're summoning for fun, yeah, these will return for a year. They will return, but not for an entire year. The collab may never return or might return way beyond that. So again, you have to wait it out. You have to just think those things through before you summon. Just keep that in mind. I'm reminding you that these are things. The Sacred Treasure Shop exists. They'll probably have the discount sometime this year. I've been saying this for how long that should appear, and they just kept delaying it. It officially now marks that you've only had one, Sacred Treasure Shop discount a year. So one last year, one this year, that's it, which is sucks, and they're purposely dropping it at the worst time. You could have dropped it at any other time. It would have been better. We went from a collab, 2 months later, another collab, into a festival. Probably a Sacred Treasure Shop will pop up there for discount. And these costumes too, 270 gems here, then returning the other ones for what, 90, no discount there. They've screwed us completely. It's not even funny. So best of luck. Don't mess this up. And again, people have been still asking me what to do with this. I would leave it. All right, leave Merlin. You don't need her. Okay, you can get her later on. I would grab Filo. Do whatever you can with there. You can get this in December. You have time for that. But if you want to, you're more than welcome to summon. You don't have to listen to me. But I would say still, a collab is more limited. Pick up Filo. There are alternatives you could run with her team right now. You don't exactly need Merlin at the start. Later on, you can get her. But, if you want to go and try this, just hope you don't go in too deep beforehand and miss out on Filo because of that reason. Whatever you're doing, I'm just putting it out there. That is the case and that's how it's going to go. Again, 120 gems in the cosmetics for the collab. Keep that ready for you. Keep that handy. Don't lose it. You're getting 100 gems in the login. Confirmed on Global, you're getting actually 120. So you'll pay it back just with that. But be safe, all right? Don't forget these things exist. And again, if you don't care for them, you don't care for them. Easy as that. I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe. Just want to give you a quick reminder. These are things to just keep in the back of your head before you summon. With that being it, best of luck. Hope you pop off. You got this. Enjoy.